Very good evening, everyone. So, see, today also all people are not here. I'm fine, Anirudh. How are you? Good evening, sir. Let's wait for others. As I already shared yesterday, that please be here by that you need to be here on time. Yes, but still people are late. Let's quickly join. Good evening, ma'am. So Rajni ma'am has also joined. Good evening, Anushka. Good evening, Rakhi. Good evening, Kanhaiya. Good evening, Gungun. Good evening, Sharma ji. Good evening, Anirudh. Good evening, Deepak. TPS. Good evening, Lali. Very good evening. Good evening, Bhavna. So Bhavna has also joined today. Yeah. Let's others also join. Then we'll start. I'm good, Kanhaiya. How are you? Very good evening. FA classroom activity. Let's others also join. Then we'll start. I think the people have that habit to join class by 8:10. Till 10 that people are not coming. That few are joining only. Others have habit. So be ready like me, people. By 8 o'clock, you all should be here. So we can start on time. Good evening, Piyush. Good evening, Raghunath. Good evening, Shivam Panditji. Good evening, Jenny. Good evening, Vishnu. So everyone, see among with us, we have one student who is not from that our country. The person is from outside. Zeni from London. So she is my friend. I met her in Delhi. Now she is working as an assistant professor. So she is also joining our classes most of the time. Not regularly, but most of the time she is trying to join. She's joining as well. I'm fine, Shivam. What about you? Kanaya can also share. How are you? I'm really fine. Are you ready for the class? Okay. So once more, very good evening, everyone. I can see right now 20 people are visible. I hope you all are sitting with pen and paper. So first of all, congratulations for completing 3 days. Means first segment of our 30 days plan we have completed. where we have planned to learn that vocab for 10 vocab for all 3 days. And as per the plan, we were not able to learn 30 vocab, but yeah, we have learned more than 30. So total around 59 vocab I have shared with you, and I hope you are still practicing. Hmm? Yeah. So now let's see that what we are going to do. Today we have the next segment of our 30 days plan, where we have again that we have moved for that requirement. Whenever you want to learn or whenever you are trying to move for being fluent in any subject, in any language, you should know words of that language. Yes, but once the words requirement is done, then we have to move for how to keep fixing those words in the manner. So it means about structure for that language. So what are we going to do? We are going to practice today the basic rules of that sentences, or especially that how we can keep the things as per the time. So we have 2 days plan for running that some basic grammar rules which can help us to talk and talk more and write about these things. So very good evening. Who is Dharam? Okay, I think Zeni is saying to Dharmendra to Dharam. Okay, okay, then let's start. So I would say people that I hope you are sitting with your pen and paper. Give me quickly confirmation if you are sitting with pen and paper. Please give me confirmation if you are sitting with pen and paper, because today class is going to be very very important and very interesting, which we all will enjoy. Okay, DPS is sitting with pen and paper, and Gungun is sitting. Yes, Usha is sitting. Raghunath is sitting. Prashant Singh. Very good evening, Prashant. Very good evening, Nehu. Very good evening, Yadav, Usha. That's nice. Good evening, Ujala Kumari. So I can say that many people are there in the class today. I hope you all are sitting with pen and paper. I am just keep reminding you daily, because some of us you are just watching it and that just keeping like this. Okay, the class has done, then it's done. So by sitting with the pen and paper means it shows how much you are serious towards the things. And when we write by our hand, that the things definitely that really enter in our brain. That's why we require to sit with pen and paper. Then let's start our day. So, welcome back, learners, once more. So, we are still in week one, building a strong foundation, and where we are today for our day four, where we will be refreshing essential grammar rules and its basic grammar review today. So, welcome to day four of our English fluency journey, where we will be continuing basic grammar review sessions for boost your conversation skills. So, today we are going to talk about why should we talk about the tenses, what is tense, and what are we going to learn today, that you can see here. So basically today we all will be practicing present, past, futures. We'll be having discussion over all these three tenses, and we'll also practice using these tenses. Yes. Now let's understand, as I am seeing that today we are going to talk about tenses, present, past, future tenses. But before that, we need to understand that this word tenses, what does it mean? In Hindi, you must have learned the kal, that's truth. Kal, okay, not that kal, which the death one, the kal, which shows the time. So tenses means actually simply you remember T for tense, T for time. Is so it indicates the time of any actions. So whenever any action is happening, which and the time indicates that sorry, tense indicates the time of that actions which is happening when in past, present, future, that is called tense. And when we talk about that, can we speak English fluently, or can we be master in English without learning tenses? Sorry, it's not possible, because tenses matter a lot while speaking. And why tenses? Because it helps us to essential for clear communications, and it also helps to convey when events occurs. Allow me a minute, everyone. Just please allow me a minute. Sorry for inconvenience, everyone. Actually, my my niece and nephew, they were fighting very badly, so I went to stop them. So yeah, what we were doing, that we were having discussion over tenses. So some people say that there is no requirement to learn tenses. Without learning tenses, you can easily be the master in speaking. Let me make you clear, it's not possible. Without having the clear information of tenses, you can speak clearly, because there is a specific importance of tenses while speaking. Why so? Because when we talk about why tenses matters, because tenses help us for essential. These are the essentials tools for having clear communication, or especially we get to know that when that helps, it helps to help us to convey when events is occurring. Yes, whenever the problem is happening, or whenever any problem happening, good thing, bad thing, or whenever we are sharing any actions, we get to know the clarity by the help of tenses only when this particular thing is happening. So overview of tenses, you can see on my screen. Basically, we have three types of tenses. As I told you earlier, T for tense, T for time, which tells that time for that action. Very good evening, Jackmar official. So when we talk about present, past, future, we have that the three types of tenses, and every tense has its own four types. So simple tense, continuous tense, perfect tense, and continuous. Let's see an example which I have written, which is for which, this is for your present tense. I eat. I'm definitely telling the simple situation. I'm eating, or let's say I eat. I eat vegetarian food always. I was eating that I was eating delicious food yesterday. I will eat aloo ki kachori tomorrow, and the next is I will have been eating since evening delicious food. So this is an example to showing you that four categories of the tenses we use in that manner. I have taken an example of present only. We'll get more clarity for the next discussion. Now let's move for the next part. Memory techniques. Some people say that how to remember these many tenses, because when we say we have total three tenses, and every tense has its four types, and every one type has its own four type. So if you see it's a big number, and how to recall it. So you, if you want, you can keep that acronyms. Let's say even some students, when I talk to them, even they forget. Like if you remember when you were in school, 8th and 10th schooling time, is under 10th, then you must remember your teacher used to teach you by board by making chart. Yes, there was my sir in English, Pradeep Sharma sir. So he used to make chart on the board, on the top tense, then present, past, future. Then every tense he used to divide in the four parts: indefinite, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. Then he used to divide that every tense also in four types. For example, present indefinite affirmative, present indefinite negative, present indefinite interrogative first, present indefinite interrogative second. So sir used to do like this, and that chart I can still see that chart is front of my eyes always. So that was acronyms of my sir. He used to make it in shortcut. For example, present continuous PC, present perfect PR is PP, or present perfect continuous PPC. So that helped me to remember it. You can also visual, imaginary, associate tenses with image or scenarios. We will practice this. Once you learn any particular tense, if you want to be master in that and you want to work on a memory technique, You should be participating that there is a picture compositions come that takes any pictures and start describing that picture in particular tense which you have learnt it. That really help you to recall the things and you can easily master in particular tense. When we talk about chunking, chunking means the third memory technique which can help you to remember the tenses. You what you have to do, you once you get the tense, see everybody cannot use all the tense together and nobody can remember it. But we can break down the tenses in smaller and manageable groups which we can easily remember it. Okay, many people have joined. Good evening, Jack Mar official, Roshni Kumari. Good evening, KK Music. Good evening, Anjali, Crikwalt, Todi. Good evening, Brajesh. Good evening, Brajesh. You are late. Anjali, you are also late. Good evening, Hema. Good evening, Harshab Gupta. Good evening. Okay, then let's see. But again, the condition is here that how can we practice. So see, these are the three practice strategies which I'm still doing whenever I get a time for keeping that my tense is in running. And you can also try if these skills help you, because for me these skills are really helping. So you see if these skills can help you. When we talk about these strategies, those are the part of that online offline if you want to practice. So first one is you can use flashcard with tenses, forms and examples. Again, there are some websites and applications you can use them for practice. I will also show you today's a few websites which you can use it. Writing exercise, you can use write sentences using different tenses. I remember that when I was in 11th 12th, I used that new style book. There are multiple examples are giving. I have that practice all the exercises that twice and thrice even after my 12th when I was learning English. And that apart from that, there are some books of my siblings, 6th, 7th, 8th. I never that given to anybody the English book. I have a good collections at my home. I practice all the books writing sentences, because if you see in a small that pre-primary schools kids that how the books comes that you will get simple sentences, complex sentences, then a story comes. For example, once upon a time there was a king whose name was Vikramaditya. He was very kind. So very simple tenses, but that those tenses help us to make me story. And because of them today, now I can say, yeah, I am able to write it. And very important thing, speaking practice, describe daily activities using various tenses. So if you are learning any tense, let's say you have practiced today present indefinite, then start using that tense for explaining your whole day activities. See, I can understand you might be saying, Aniketan, it's very tough to find a time in whole day. You have to find. I'm not saying you need to find. You have to find anyhow, because whatever preparation is going on, let it be keep going. You are doing job, you are working, you are students. See, without English, nothing can happen. काम नहीं चलेगा. Yes. For that, you need to find the time, and practice matters a lot. If I am playing football also and I'm good football player and I have match every month, the meaning is not that I don't require practice. I still require practice to be perfectionist. Becoming topper is very easy, but maintaining your position it becomes so complicated. So that's why you need to find a time in a whole day where you can practice. The people who are joining any private coaching, government coaching, or let's say kind of FEA, you are automatically getting time to practice. But the people who are not going anywhere and who are not doing anything, for them it is quite complicated. So they need to find the time for having practice. You can use your mobile phone, record your video, share with your friends, or let's say leave it, stand in front of mirror. You can start speaking about yourself. If you don't get anything, start sharing about your day in 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes by setting the time. That will really help you a lot once you learn the tense. Are we clear till here? Are we clear till here? Should we move further, or do you have any question? No? Sure? Okay. Thank you. Yes, please more. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's move it then. So these are the tools which I was telling you. If you want, I would request you that you all can write it. But before that, let's understand. If you see that I have shared with you that 1 minute. Okay. So if you see that, as I told you that I'll share with you today that some online tools and resources. These are there are some applications and websites which we are going to use it. Yes. Let's say here that these are the websites which can help you. So if you recall that on day one, day two, day three, I use this word a lot, flashcards, for recalling vocab, having practice for the tenses. So there is an application which is Quizlet. You can use it. English Club for exercise, Grammarly for real time feedback, and Road to Grammar, it is all about complete grammar practice. And Purdue OWL, English Grammar Online. So these are these six resources for you where you can just go further and you can explore these resources, which can definitely help you to get clarity, and you can practice anytime, anywhere for your tenses, adjective, article, prepositions, even pronunciations, vocab. These all things should be keep in your mobile phone. Yes, it is good to keep in your mobile phone that game applications, other applications, but there should be at least one to two application which can help you to learn in English. Yes, and if you want how to use these websites, you can let me know. I can make a kind of video, short video by recording my screen, which can let you know how to practice them. Got it? Some people say that I cannot learn from online resources. Some people have this understanding. Yes. Some people say that I cannot learn from English resources, sorry, online resources. It is kind of boring for me, or I am unable to focus. I get distracted. Let me make you clear that online resources are very good if you are really serious for it. Because what are the benefits here? Let's see, I have written here already benefits of online resources. First is we get interactive learning. If you are joining from that any any kind of applications where other people are also joining, they are visible, like one of them website which applications which we are using in FPA also, Duolingo, where you get that the another side we get kind of, if you have joined anybody's class, there is a leaderboard is visible where you can see on which position you are there, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 out of 20, 24, 25, 50, 60. So that is really an amazing interactive learning. Engaging quizzes and games are there for the language which you can practice. Interactive exercises are there. And good thing is that we get instant feedback on writing. There is an application, there is a website which is Oxford One, Oxford Free Writing. I really like that. They give you topic for letter writing, email writing. They give you topic and they give you time. You just type it, submit it. On the same spot, you will get your feedback. So that's really nice. Yes, the people who don't have time and all, they can definitely join. Good evening, Monica. um, जैक ऑफिशियल सर इंग्लिश बोलना कैसे सीखूंगा. Okay, so see, it's Jack we are talking about the same thing. Yes, this 30 days plan. I think you missed last 3 days videos. I would request you, if you have not watched, please watch last three videos. Day one, day two, day three, and especially introductory video where I have shared this plan. जिसमें मैंने 30 दिन का पूरा आपको बता रखा है कि 30 दिन का ये जो 30 दिन की क्लासेस हैं वो किस तरीके से आपको इंग्लिश बोलने में मदद करेंगी। या सो प्लीज वॉच दोज वीडियोज ऑल्सो जो आपने नहीं देखी है। लेटर ऑन स्टिल इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट यू लेट मी नो, आई विल टेल यू। यू कैन कॉमेंट ऑन एनी वीडियो और यू कैन हैव माई ईमेल आई डी। चैनल पर मेरी ईमेल आईडी है, यू कैन ईमेल मी और देन आई लेट यू। Sir, please make a separate playlist of this 30 days classes. Good option, Brajesh. Thanks for sharing, dear. I will do that. Actually, Brajesh, like I am not doing anything. These are automatically going in live sessions. So, but I will do something. I have the recorded videos as well. I can delete it that extra part, and I will do that. I will send it. Thanks for suggestions. This can help the people who want to join it. Thank you, Rakesh. Let's come then if we are utilizing these options. Where we were there. Yeah. So now let's say sentence structure where I have kept. So you need to understand when we talk about sentence. Before that, I know I'm speaking continuously. I hope everyone you are understanding, my people. I hope you have. I hope you are understanding. You are not feeling bored and all. Are you understanding whatever I am saying? See, now we have day 4 today. You have to increase your speed. You need to increase your speed. If you are not understanding, you can decrease that sound, that sorry speed and all. But we have to increase our speed because we have to complete everything in 30 days. Only 26 days classes are left now. Are you understanding? Are you feeling bored? Are you making notes? I hope with me while I am explaining you are making notes. Good job. We are enjoying. Hope so you are enjoying. It should not happen that video you have started and you are sleeping. Let's move further then. So when we talk about sentence structure, my people, see every sentence has same method which I am keeping on screen. Subject, verb, object. Verb means you can keep both the verb, helping verb and action verb. So what is helping verb and what is action verb? Helping verbs are those verbs which help us to connect subject and verb as per object. Yes, or subject or verb as per the subject we have helping verb. What are those helping verb? Is, am, are, was, were, has, have, will, shall. Yes, these are your helping verb. And what is action verb? Action verbs are those words what the work is happening in the tense. What the work is happening. For example, I am going to Gungun's home. So what am I doing? I am going. Yes, where am I going? Gungun homes. So this going means go. G-O-I-N-G. There go is verb. I-N-G I am adding because I-N-G I am adding because that continuously I am working right now. So that's something I am going to Gungun home. I'm using present continuous. So this go is here verb. So in basic sentence component is same. When we talk about sentence structure, every tense you will find same subject, verb, object. But there are types of sentences we have simple, compound, complex. I would request you that now you can focus on simple sentences. Later on, you can move for compound and complex. And though think we are good in simple, you can move on compound. And though think we are good in compound, we can move on complex. Let's see examples so by that you can make more clarity. Let's say she runs. Yes, she runs. Very simple. वह दौड़ती है. Yes. When we talk about compound sentence, she runs and he walks. Now you say there is a comparison and there we have two people which are doing where we are keeping them. She runs and he walks. वह दौड़ती है और वह चलता है या टहलता है. Complex she runs because she loves it. Yes, वह दौड़ती है क्योंकि वह दौड़ती है क्योंकि वह उसे पसंद करती है और मे बी उसे अच्छा लगता है. Yes, or because like she likes it, she loves it. So now let's say that we are using conjunctions for making compound sentence. Even we are adding, we are keeping these both the sentences differ from first one. So these are the examples. Now when you see that whenever people make sentence or whenever people are making tenses, they mostly do errors in this which I am keeping on my screen examples. Subject verb agreement, that as I listen the people whole day in English around me, people are talking. I am in that environment where people talk more in English. So mostly people do error in that. So subject verb agreement SVA. You need to understand when we talk about verb, again helping verb. Helping verb has a contract with subject. You cannot keep every verb with anybody, or you cannot keep every verb with every subject. For example, if I say is has some limited people. He, she, it, name. This, that. Apart from these six subjects, you cannot keep is anywhere at all. That you need to remember. When we talk about are, for are also we have limited subjects. Whose are those subjects? You, we, they, these, and those. Simples. And these are the subjects. With them you need to use are. When we talk about am is hero, and for am we are using with one subject only, which is I. So I am a man. Are you a lady? Are you a hero? But apart from that, when we talk about the tense, which is simple present, which tells your habits, general truth, regular things which you do daily, most of the people do errors in that, which I am keeping here. He goes. And you must have noticed in terms of negative, the people are doing error, which is like this. He doesn't know. He don't know, sorry. He don't know. He doesn't know. She knows. She don't know. Like this people are doing. So people should work on that. Run on sentences, you see, when you write or when you type, people just keep start writing. They don't know, or they do not check. They know it already, but they don't want to know it that I am writing wrong. They just keep writing in the flow. For example, I love to read. I have many books. It's completely wrong, because between read and I, something has to come, because these are two tenses right now. Two statements are giving. We need to connect them with something, or maybe we can make them separate. I love to read because I have many books, or I love to read. That is why I have many books, or I love to read, comma, or we can separate it by this. I have many books. So this is example of run-on sentences. These are the common grammatical errors. I would request you, if you are also the people who is following that and doing error in that, please try to fix it. Are you clear till here, people? Are you clear till here? Please tell me. Or is my screen hanging? No reply from anybody? Are you clear till here? Or is my screen is hanging? Nobody is replying. Are you there? Why do I feel that you join class and then you start getting busy in your own personal work? I have replied, sir. Yeah, Brijesh, you replied. DPS replied. Gungun replied. Dharmendra replied. Santosh also replying now. Okay, Usha is still here. I was thinking Usha has gone. DPS is owner of this class. DPS even joined before me. Okay. Can you see on a screen then, people? Have a look on a screen that there I am keeping tenses chart, which is all about the types of all three tenses: present, past, future. Yes. So we are not going to have a discussion separately. Let me make you clear. If you want to discuss separately, that will be time consuming. And we, if you want to learn these tenses, though people like there was a person who was saying, "Sir, how to speak English and all." That I am weak in tenses. So you can also go on my channel, and there is an option of tenses where you can learn these. All tenses are already given. I have already taught these tenses in Hindi, English, where you can easily understand them. Even definition I have shared in Hindi. मैंने पूरा हिंदी में explain कर रखा है. You go and watch from there. But there I want to tell you that as we are focusing on 30 days classes, so we have where we have to work that you remember. I'm going to dictate it. Please write in your copy. Which tenses you need to master? Please write in your copy. Within 30 days, we'll focus on those tenses most only. First one is simple present tense. Write it because I can ask anybody to repeat. First one is simple present tense. Second one is present continuous. Simple present tense, present continuous, simple past, past continuous, and simple future. Present perfect and present perfect continuous you we require, but that I'll explain you in one day only. That don't take tension. So these are the few tenses which we all need to be masters, which we require it. So what you can do whenever you get the time, please go ahead with this, read it carefully. Then if you have any doubt and all, I'll definitely explain you. I'll try to come tomorrow for description of those specific tenses only which we require it, so we can get more clarity. Because when we talk about terms of speaking, we require these tenses only, and these tenses can definitely help you to be perfect and be fluent. Because perfect tense and perfect continuous, we just need to remember one thing, that is enough. These tenses we generally speaks most of the time, because people mostly ask you your daily habits and all. How do you do that? What do you do that? Or let's say sometime they are asking, you got that exam, you got the job, hey, how did you clear that exam? What were you doing when you were a student? Or what were you doing when you were a competitors? So these are the tenses which we really require it. This is very useful for speaking language. Yeah, thank you so much, Golu. Now people, apart from that conclusion, is a recap of key points. Importance of understanding tenses. We have talked about sentence structure and avoiding errors. You can also ask about any specific grammar rules they found challenging. You ask any questions or anything which you want to ask right now with me, then after that I have some more things for you. Till that, if you want to take water, you can take water. I'm continuously taking because I need. Without water, I cannot survive. Yeah. So please tell me. If you want to ask any question, you have any question, please ask. Dharmen, what have you written this? Correct Seri to where? SEREWERE. Correct Seri to where? I'm not understanding. Any question you have? Any question do you have? If you want to ask, please ask. Are you there, everyone? People, are you there? Yes, no. If do you have any question, please ask. If not, then we can move further. Okay. Previous slide. Okay, let's practice them. It's practice round. Write three sentences by sharing your today's learning, and let's see how well you can apply today's learning. Again, as per daily, but today I will not give you 10 minutes. Today I am going to give you 6 minutes. Within 6 minutes, you all have to type three sentences, and for those sentences you have to share your today's learning. What did you learn by today's class? Share in three sentences in chat box. Then I will see how well you can apply today's learning, because I shared you that use of that SVA error, subject verb agreement, and run on sentences. I'll check it later on. I have something for you. So your 6 minute start now. Let's share your learning in three sentences on, or three state. Your time start now. Let's share it. I'm here. How can we remember all the things? Oh, you don't need to write three sentences I shared. You have to share your learning. What did you learn today from this class in three sentences? Anirudh eats spelling is wrong. Let me start reading the sentences, your statements. So, Nehu Mehra, I am here. Your I needs to be capital. After here, full stop will come. How can we remember all the things? So that is why I was saying now to make notes. It's all about to checking are you active in the class or not. Anirudh I eats, please correct eats spelling, and after that keep full stop. Usha Ram eats, Ram is R needs to capital, after eats full stop will come. Tenses indicate the time and action. Good job. You eat. Anirudh, you, why needs to be capital? I go to FEA class every day. Very good, Santosh, because you are facilitator. Tenses are of three types. Usha, I go to Delhi every week. So Usha after week keep full stop. Usha we play cricket. W needs to be capital and after cricket full stop. Anirudh, you will go to school. Y needs to be capital. Lali, she goes to school. In she, S needs to be capital. Gungun, my sister does dance. No. Sorry, Gungun. My sister dance well. Does will not come. My sister dances well, but I don't know how to dance. Today we learned that how can we remember the things which we have learned, and you suggested us about some websites to practice. We learned sentence structure. Brajesh, it's correct, but after practice you kept full stop, then give a space, gap requires. And after sentence structure, after E, your full stop will come, there is gap does not require. He read the Ramayana, he reads the Ramayana. Is there any difference between tenses and sentences? Yes, we have. DPS that is I needs to be capital. You will see the Taj Mahal. Okay, we will see Taj Mahal. Under the in U, Y needs to be capital and Taj Mahal T needs to capital. I learnt about many websites for learning and we can practice. After practice, full stop will come, Usha. And this N is wrong. And A and D. You eats mango. No, Anirudh. Y needs to be capital. And with you, we cannot use eats. It will come with singular only. So you eat mango. The patient was dead before the doctor arrived. Very good, Golu. But after arrive, full stop will come. Roshni Ram eats a mango. So after mango, full stop will come. She walks. In she walks, S needs to be capital. And after walks, full stop will come. She cooks food because she loves cooking. That's correct. She cooks food and he eats. Good job. I will daily join. I will join. I will join daily. I will daily join Niketan class. Niketan class and needs to be capital. What is the difference between tenses and sentences? Correct. Ram eats a mango. Very good. My people, you have given correctly, but again, my question was different. You are telling different. I asked you to describe today's. You need to share today's learning in 3 sentences. No problem. Then let's come. This is today's work. As daily we do practice, it is practice session right now. Let's describe this picture in 3 sentences. Okay. So what you have to do now, I am giving you 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, you see this picture very carefully. Think about this picture and type in chat box about this picture. So it means what you have to do, you have to see this picture carefully, think about this picture, then describe this picture in chat box in 3 sentences. And for this, you all have 5 minutes. Let's start doing it. Okay. No, no, it's okay, Dharmin. No problem. I'm not saying you are judging me. Thanks for telling. Maybe it can be in hurry typing. There was an error. I will fix it. We have some substitution of Quizlist, which is free resource. Okay, everyone. I'm starting 5 minutes. Let's start describing this picture. Your time is start now. 3 minutes 20 seconds are left. I have make the plan. Anirudh, what you have to do, dear, that you have to see the picture and describe that picture in 3 sentences. No problem. You can you can think about the picture after video. Once the class is over, you can type in chat box also, so I can tell your errors. Golu, who is overthinking right now? Am I? Am I overthinking? There are three people in this given picture. We can see clearly there are two men and one younger girl. Young girl. So one is young girl. Again, there is a space issue with Rajesh between girl and this. You kept in the middle just the full stop. So after full stop, there should be one space. Then this picture is coming. This picture is looking like of any shop. Mhm. The girl walks with father. So walks will come. Pick is not clear. Oh people, I can see in my phone it is looking clear. You can increase that video's quality, then it might do better. Time's up. The little girl eats something. A girl has gone to a jewelry shop with her father. After father, full stop will come. Okay, everyone, time's up. So the people who are still writing or typing after the class, you can type in the chat box. I will see and I can let you know your errors. A girl has gone to jewelry shop with her father. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, everyone. Good luck on your journey to the fluency. I hope you like today's class. Yeah. So thanks for joining, and I would say that thanks for that being with me till now. If you have any question, you ask. Otherwise, we can move towards home. We are already home, but virtually we can move towards home. We can close the class. I hope you like today's class and you must learn something. So my people, see that try to understand that I am doing this especially for your help. You, if you are able to learn something from my these 30 days efforts, it will be really pleasure to me. I can help the people because many of the people help ask me that we cannot join any coaching class and all, and we don't have also time. Then after having little survey, I found 8 to 9 most of the people have time. Then I started this. So it would be better if you join it. I would also like better to come you know it takes my time to prepare PPT and all. Yes, so you would come here, and your your really that regularity makes me feel better that you are coming here daily. 30 to 35 people are coming, so please try to join class on time. And once class over, you can also start that revising the things before coming in the next class. So 30 days things can help you. Whenever you come in the class, please come with pen and paper, and be sure 8 o'clock you have to join the class. Yes. And whenever class starts and all, please keep sharing this link with others. You can also prefer the other people who can practice here. And very important thing which I really want from you, that is feedback. If you find any error or anything which you don't like, please let me know. I will definitely improve it and will not try to repeat from the next time. I am also human. I am also learner, and mistakes are the proof of a learner. If I am doing anything which is wrong or you do not like, please let me know. I will definitely fix it. Yes. Okay. Then should we call it the class? When you give in class PDF, I can give right now. After class over, then I will give the class. Thank you, Roshni. If you like class, your these comments are giving me happiness on my face. That yeah, after my little hard work, just helping others. Yes, so tomorrow we'll talk about those important tenses, as tomorrow is the day 5 journey. I will try to give you holiday on one day only, Diwali. Diwali we will take rest, no problem. Then before one day Diwali, which is Choti Diwali, and next day Diwali, will class will definitely continue. Thanks for joining. Then we can call it the class here. Okay.